Alright, so welcome back. We've already done all of this. We went. No. I went here. Quickly now. Yeah. We're all good for now. So. We are off to that temple. Yeah, we
Keep your
return to.
wits about you.
We return here. Okay. So. Yeah. Starport. This is a bunker. Oh, that's the bunker. Should I recognize that? Right. I could go to the Thunder. Was that voice ship there earlier? You know, I'll quickly go to the Thunderfang and then head back. What would I be able to get? Oh, a power maul. Soul pattern chainsword? No. 12% dodge reduction. Ooh. Mars pattern axe. Repairing greatsword? No. What do you like? Hide untradeable. And then we just grab all of this. It's just easier this way. Don't want to get rid of too much of my cargo. So for the time being, this is enough. Time to head to the Cenobium.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Good work. Oh, that's right. I was going to look up recoil, wasn't I? I hadn't done that all week. It's higher recoil, but let me just before I go into it, let me just quickly check that. Explain guide. Huh. Right. So where was that recoil again? Ah. Yeah, so the lower the recoil, the better. So I was right.
I always have a backup plan.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our luceric coronas. May its vitality nourish our movements. May its purity wash over our imperatives and engrams.
As far as I am aware, the monastery supplies power to several major hive cities on Rykad. Hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a reactor of monstrous, unfathomable power. Attention to detail is the key to success.
A tech priest's body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents cover his withered flesh. His augments have been polished with great care. Intricate electors cover the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wire envelop his head. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man and carefully touches the shriveled body with the tip of his mechadendrite. I wish to examine. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. This ancient servant of the Omnissiah must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds, thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. This sacred state of trance is a great reward only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Next to the table the body's resting on, you see small amulets crafted from burned cogitator circuit boards. There is no dust on these small offerings. They were clearly left here recently. Can you hear me, Tech Priest? The light in the crypt becomes a little brighter and sharper, and the smell of ozone fills the air. The vox on the ceiling comes alive, and lets forth a solemn bin harak aria that turns into a crackling, solemn voice. I need voice filter things would be really great for this. In this dark hour, I am ready to bring you good tidings, Tech Brethren. Now respond with the words of the second galvanic hymn. The second galvanic hymn is a revered and meticulous prayer of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Naturally, you know it well, because the one that's saying it is, I'm going to guess, Pascal. Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric, and the Omnissiah who lights the spark of reason within us. And let us carry his charge to those who have turned their minds toward his light. Let it be so indeed. Who or what are you? Praetor Electroid Dahir Impulse 2, by will of the Omnissiah, the prior of this monastery, and the guardian of the meticulous fusion reactor, now and ever, world without end. Here in this cell of mine, I have conquered death, and my mind has soared toward the Omnissiah in a blessed data dream. My body is decaying, but my spirit will remain by my master's side, for I am the sacred sentinel of the code, the guardian of the sacred relic, and the eye that watches over the right of operation. Tell me, what is your data dream like? I am one with the motive force, and it opens my mind to the sacred impulses of knowledge. My reason has become as fast as the flying electron and the ray of light, and time is no more for me, for I am eternal. In my binaric reverie, I comprehend the wisdom of the machine god and share it with the humble priests who come to my cell, thirsting for my knowledge. The monastery is under attack by heretics. Is there any way that you can help? In my data dream, I saw the unholy requests and rejected them angrily. For it is said in the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation cycle. They have seditious designs on the relic, but should I give you, who does not belong to our faith and fellowship, my blessing to stand up to the blasphemers? Would you prefer to wait until they get their dirty hands on inside your sacred reactor? Do you have any idea what they will do? The relic. The mere thought of its desecration is a blasphemy. The mere chance of it is a sacrilege. So be it. In the name of shaming the unbelievers, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of the motive force. Dry crackling sounds come from inside the crypt's walls as awakened cogitators process the ancient tech priest's command. Ooh, we leveled up. 50 armor against shock damage, nice. With a level up too. Excellent. What's this one? Until the with an additional level. Ooh. Get back in the fight. Oh. Heh. No, move is. What does resolve do? Yeah, we'll get air of... It was something. Do that. Right. Yeah, I think I was gonna go Era of Authority to get Inspiring Speech. Yeah. We'll grab Era of Authority. You know what? Yeah. I shall be using the plasma pistol. Corrals. Yeah. Data. Da. Huh. Ah, good. I can make her a sucking jars? That'd be nice. Oh god. Right, precog sounds fucking great. Let's do that, and oh, I have to build her up. God damn it. I need the next one. When do I get it? Next level. Okay. perception. Yeah. Yeah. Just a spot of apathy. And a touch of anger. Yeah, let's go Walking Nightmare because because dropping willpower is really great. Oh. I think I might go Perilous Waves because that sounds funny. Yeah, Perilous Ways. No. Yeah, Perilous Ways because that's funny. Yes. Is it? Yes. We go here. We hit the eye. I can now do this. I am happy.
I always keep my options open.
Ah, fun.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant
Have
none.
I talked to that mummified thing? We've got Pascal. What if I go there? Can I hit? I would like to be beside people.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And open fire on
Faith
you.
without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Deliver us!
At first we do this. Do you, sir, have reject the flesh? Oh no. We do that, and then we swing. We shall have the word of the Emperor.
Will do.
We up our dodge.
But of course.
And I'll just shove one onto you.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Oh, lucky me, they only do electric damage.
Cleanses the body.
Indeed.
As go you. In reckless strike. And then we cleave.
It will be done.
Terrific.
If I may,
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Sorry, Pascal.
isn't this a job for the son of a foe painted black?
I'll say I don't really have much to fear, do I?
On it.
Will rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call, reduced to dust. A tactically sound approach.
Do that. And then we swing
Victory is
twice. Never mind, we swing once. We travel over here.
Tried
And we swing.
tested tactics are the best ones. One fewer target.
Who if not me?
Excellent. And Electro Priests don't do anything. Or don't carry anything.
Is there money to be made?
Talk to Pascal to do this. The cogitator's screen lights up as you approach. It displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle to... The device's keyboard lights up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes. Ow. Pascal's vox lets out a noisy groan, as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. Back up, what's the first one? As a go. Let's just sing this canticle to... Start with the motive. Let's go to cathode. First two calls to you, Pilgrim. Let us fill ourselves with gratitude toward the twin poles of opposite signs that herald the motion of the current. May the unity of the sacred charge's power the immortal reason that hath created the spark. I can look it up, but I don't wanna. I feel like it would... Oh, oi, everyone.
Keep your wits about you.
Pascal.
The machine god grants the insight.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor!
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A force sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. You try to focus on the man in front of you, but you cannot shake the image of the deadly torture he inflicted on his victim. Your pulse quickens, blood pounding your ears and sweat beading on your skin. Uh, Interrogator Van Calox, I presume?
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich Van Calox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection!
Idira is a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Archibald Drisus VIII von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Theodora is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I'm here to collect you, under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require. After which, I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Yes, and he is an interrogator to it, and he is part of the Inquisition. He kind of, sort of, slightly outranks a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
What'd you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
And I can help you with Aurora. Yeah, let's join forces. Oh,
I
bugger.
arrived here
I hit
with
that one.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
I kinda wanna keep... Oh well, we'll keep it. Oh no, that's a lot of leveling. Actually, we'll do this. Right. Nope. You don't have it. Oh no. Huh, you're a warrior, okay. He can't really have that one. Especially as someone of the Ordo Xenos. Oh, he's already got biomancy. Cool. Oh, yes, Purge Soul. Weapon skill. Minoris. Athletics. Ooh. There's so much shit. So I need to do all of this. Yes. Ah, I need to be Terminus. Let's go in feeble. And deterioration. Okay. Now for your stuff. Oh, hi. Oh no, God no, we can't have that. Okay. My lord, this flak armor is much superior. Oh my, an auto gun. Pascal?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, I kind of want to leave you with that.
Let us not dawdle.
Let me see if I can get the Lord Interrogator. No, I cannot. I'm sorry, Lord Interrogator, but you might be in a funny situation here.
I'll make an example out of you. You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Oh no, I've been ambushed. Whatever shall I lidless stare?
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Wait, I killed five. What? Why did I get? It says I killed 5 enemies in one attack.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
So first we hit ourselves up with the word of the Emperor. I'm over here.
I won't object to it.
I'm done with this one.
Shoot down.
But of course, Lord Captain. Death to non-believers!
I can hit or... No, it doesn't seem like it. Shame.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Chaos guides me. Vengeance will be swift.
First we come over here.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
You're up for this. Yeah, no real point.
Faith without deeds is worthy of a strike is a prayer. I'll do it.
Which one are you? Oh, that's you there.
You should feel honored to witness this. For the throne's glory. Holy terror, smite your enemies. Naturally. Be gone. Let's see to it.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah
Okay, I'll go charge there.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
I mean, hey, it's not zero. So what the hell's the range of Lilith there? Go here. Do this.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Go, Heinrich, charge!
I'm done with this one.
Abelard.
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Do you require inquisitorial approval? Easily done.
Ooh, another plasma pistol.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer. Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
I'm watching your back. Always. My mind is focused.
I always have a backup plan.
What is it, rogue trader?
Duty prevails.
Suffering is part of the trial. Operation successful.
Neat.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
A crowd of cultists have surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharge of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. Shackles of the cycle beat is continued. Pascal's mechadendrites spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his box. Are you sure that's Armanat? How is he bearing this torture? Okay, let's look around. The heretics have taken up positions everywhere, and many more doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they all focus on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. We must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. The mechadendrite points to the corpse of heretics lying nearby. We can sabotage the power, thus cleansing the hall of heretics. The lightning discharges have charred the cultists' corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from the empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, carved in the blood of innocence, are crudely painted over with emblems of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. They corrupt and scatter him in ashes. What is the essence of your plan? You do realize this plan sounds like suicide. It would be good if, you know, I can go, okay, only I and Pascal will wear it. You would disgrace yourself by donning these hated rags? Is that this is just spirit? Outside of heretical, that's just guardsmen. What? Kill these heretics with her own hand? Bugger that! How is... I'm not missing out on the fun. How's that heretical? That just sounds like a guardsman being able to let loose. Also can go under dogmatic because, well, missing out the chance on killing heretics with my own hands. System which has more fun to you. So yeah, as a guardsman, are you suggesting we pass on the chance to kill them all with our own hands? Oh, forget that. I'm not missing out on the fun. Where's the system?
Join me in prayer.
Actually,
What advice
Abelard,
do you seek?
go there.
Do you require
Heinrich,
inquisitorial approval?
go there.
You
Cassia,
are in the presence of House Orcelia.
you go there.
I know how to take risks.
Oh, you go there.
The Emperor sets
Magenta.
my path.
Go there. Pascal.
Authorized.
Pascal is a flesh wound.
I'm at your service.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Who the bloody hell has... No one's running medkits.
The pain will subside.
We function as one. Data meditation is terminated. Litany of reconnaissance recited. Request denied.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none. Death to the wheel of chaos!
Oh wait, did he die?
I serve the ruinous powers!
Damn it.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I need a foothold.
I may have just gone Heinrich's guild.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Okay.
A tactically sound approach. Indeed.
Chaos guides me. Crush the feeble.
Oh, bugger.
Death to non-believers. I serve the ruinous
This may have been the
powers.
terrible idea.
I serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
I need to get Abelard and Heinrichs into these groups.
I will endure. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without eradicated.
Request approved.
It's not going to be in cover anywhere there.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
Bugger.
Running binary. Right.
He missed, didn't he? Bugger.
Death to non-believers. Out of my way.
And your doom.
For the throne's glory.
Okay, I'm chucking him feeble down there.
Be gone.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
It's basically just a guaranteed hit. I love it.
Chaos guides me. Death to non-believers. Throne take you.
Problem is, so what if? Yeah, no, he's just outside.
Emperor, give me strength. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Then we enfeeble the Lolliers.
I won't object if your reckoning is due. Naturally. I'm done with this one. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
Can't self-target. Yeah, good enough. What we do is we come over here, we bash a bastard. Yep.
I took care of this one.
See something good.
At your beck and call. no matter the cost. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is
Excellent. And then what we do is we return over here. Actually, no, we'll put Abelard here. Little nice little.
My place is at the fore.
Actually, no, we'll put him here. It'll be funnier. He tries to move, he's dead. And he's still being covered from the rest of them.
I serve the ruinous powers! Chaos God!
Reduced to dust.
See?
Rejoice in battle! Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I'm almost at a point where I can do... Never mind, not almost, I am. Right, let's go here.
Advancing. My vow is to serve.
No, no praying.
Significant value.
Death to non-believers!
But of course, Lord Captain.
Yeah, the both ears are now enfeebled.
No.
Keep boosting stats.
Let's see to it.
Ooh.
I'll see our foes obliterated. For the throne, your reckoning is due.
What we do is we go over here.
Everyone, step aside. I'm done with this one.
Okay, we We can no longer charge. So what we're going to do instead is...
The Emperor is on our side. Be gone.
Ooh.
Taking calculated
What I can
risk is
do-
my second nature.
Take aim.
On it.
Have another go.
Functions successfully terminated.
Chaos guides me.
Oh.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh well.
As duty demands.
It will be done. I will do my duty.
And Abelard will have to hold there.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural
Bugger. creaks of binaric prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in a tragic vibrato. There are deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his augmetics is charred. Blasphemous spells have been carved into his sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It is amazing how robust his tech priest's life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? The name of the spark is B. The tech priest looks over at Pascal. For a brief moment, his speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. Pascal's voice rises to an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying. You can talk once we get him out of here. Cold premonition breaks the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. Scal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and sacred unguents staining his sleeves. His vox thrusts soothingly. Do you know him, Pascal? Ew. How did you kill those heretics? What technology did you use? As worn thin and threadbare, Eschatos has discontinued the cycle. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity, "Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I hear their prayers. Find them, save them, recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that you may behold what is hidden." A blast of motor force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed by Harrow code repulsively jarring onto the ears, pours out of his vox. What is schismatical? help save him. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then, a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the binaric obscenity pouring out of his vox, in what seem to be Schismatical's tentative forays into a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles, with the sound of bursting steel couplings. As the possessed man thrashes about, his internal augments emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh, as though an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the meat cocoon it no longer needed. Pascal's mechadendrite extends a thin drilling needle. Sacred unguent glistens on it. A code purification area is as heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech priest's skull and touches his neural augmetic, forming an electric circuit with it. Extreme strain is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his vox. Send a purifying charge into the motive force into the possessed man's body. May the machine god heal you. Undaunted, you grab one of the severed cables and press it into the tech priest's body, and a shock of formidable power shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth. His vox hisses deafeningly as the flow of the motive force burns the corruption into his sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of his neural augmetic, resets his code, and erases the schismatical from existence. The tech priest's eyes roll up and he loses consciousness. Crushed, yet still alive, and no longer in the thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude to the Omnisire echo through the hall. Alright, cool, now that that's done here, to wrap up, collect all the loot.
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
Your hues are so vivid, Sister Argenta. The hatred that fuels your words and impulses burns like a supernova.
Oh, it's a peculiar thing.
Servitor.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Aim to control. Right, so that would have been. There's stuff to do. The other stuff. Let me try this one more time. I send the Canticle to the closed circuit. Now B. The mighty reactor that performeth the sacrament of fusion. Let us fill ourselves with gratitude toward the Arcane's key that closeth the circuit. May the unity of the sacred charge's power the immortal the memory of ages that preserve most zealously. No. There is a way to do it. It's just, yup, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the boring way. 1, 1, 1, nothing. 2, 1, 1, and 3, 1, 1, and oh, there is so much things to do. One, 2. I think I accidentally did 1, 2, 2. 2. Oh, hold on. 1. 2, 2. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 4, 2, 1. 1, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Like I said, we're doing this the boring way. Four, 3, 1. 5, 3, 1. 1, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1. 4, 4, 1. 1, 5, 1. 2, 5, 1. 3, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1. 5, 5.
Is there money to be made?
5, 5, 1. 1, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. One, two, 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 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2. 1, 3. No. 1, 3. 4, 2. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. 3, 2. 2. I give up. Right, okay, so that's... Oh, we're not done.
Let us not dawdle.
The Impulse 6. A shortish, muscular man wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of anger. But right now, he is showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, show through his oddly bluish tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty. Yet, he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not unlike a bird's calling. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. The Emperor protects. The man responds curtly as if giving a military command. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am the Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force and the praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of binaric signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns towards you and says, "Huh. Sometimes Avalon can be a bit eh. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators." Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross this monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of electro priests, but your intentions are good. If you were not seeking the Omnissiah's wisdom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. The Praetor Electroid nods majestically. You are not like the other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus I have met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every Electro Priest is given numerous Electors that combine in a blessing Volcase circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That is why our skin glows with his light, and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. The Omnissiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon, this dying away of unworthy flesh, as we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world. We gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. And who are you? The hard-working servants and dwellers of this Cenobium, Electro Priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Corpuscari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium was built. Now, what precisely do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to the worship of that aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is the blessed divine spark that creates impetuous in the universe. The Omnissiah in his mercy gave the world the gift of the motive force, and we follow its impulses in order to increase it, bring it to the lay people, and protect it from unholy hands. The relic that this monastery protects provides the entire planet of Rykad Minoris with the blessed motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. Tell me about your relic. It will be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Rykad Minoris by the holy warrior of faith, Lock Impulse the First, during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of this Cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protect them from its formidable might. Pascal keeps himself silence, but the quick clicking of his mechadendrite claws betrays his excitement at being so close to the sacred archaeotech. Okay, I understand everything. I am pleased to be the conductor of truth. What happened here, and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon this Cenobium, we gave battle. But the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abodes still lay ahead of us. You hear a tinge of wounded pride in Heinrich's words, as if he's upset about failing to discover the Electro Priest's shelter. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the ark wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Rykad Minoris may perish in a fount of fire. But my brethren in their magnetic meditation are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. The Praetor Electroid nods toward his entranced comrades. In the monastery, I was attacked by people who looked like electro priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way. We were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see that you're alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. My enforcers and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only a select few are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnicide cross his monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and put them to death. Heinrichs opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat instead. You made the right decision when you chose to avoid combat and save yourself. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy intruders stampede through the chambers of my temple. We all envied our brethren who had fallen before that sacrilege began. I wish to get to the holy reactor. The Ark is hidden from Pilgrim's eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant you that right. The hall that leads to the Hyde Reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, Pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. Ah, damn. I missed out on an interaction. I must press on. May the charge of the Omnicide's grace persist in the batteries of the faithful. Ah, I've done about what? 2.5 hours? Oh well. So, we're heading down to the generator next week. Next week is when we will do that. So, to everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching.